Welcome to the Late Night Show. And now your host, Cuddy Bino.
All right. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me okay? Welcome to episode 75 of the Late Night Show. This is our season 3 premiere. And I've been gone for a while. It's been a tough year this year. I got a brand new job, and I was working about 55 to 65 hours a week, and I just had absolutely no time for YouTube. So I haven't been able to record a show all year. But I recently left the job, so now I should have more time to do this. Let's see. I do see we have some chatters. We have 2 chatters. Reese Addison. Hey, what's up? Reese, you're the first person to comment on my Kick channel. Like I never had anyone on Kick comment before. So congrats on that. Also, I did see you, Steve, in the chat. You chatted before I had a chance to add the chat to the stream, but I do see you. But yeah, you guys let me know how everything sounds. We're trying something new. We're streaming on 5 platforms. We're streaming on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. So the Instagram, I can't get the Instagram chat to show, but we are on Instagram. So let me know if you guys can hear me out there. But yeah, we're back. We have 4 shows to go. We have 4 topics to cover today. So, man, it's been a while since I've done this. I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I've spoken on the mic. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with our first story of the night. This should be a quick one. All right, story number 1. A married woman hits on Theo Von. All right, we're all familiar with Theo Von. He's a famous podcaster / influencer / comedian. There's this video that's gone viral of a married woman straight up hitting on him and then claiming she's married. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm married, by the way. I have 2 kids.
I didn't do anything.
He's a cop. He works here for Metro.
What the
He also works for Bird Safety. Has a permit.
We knew this was going to be entertaining.
I did not do
I just want
anything.
to say I love
She hugged
you.
him and said, "I'm married."
Yeah, I'm married.
And if I
All right, let's rewind this for a second. So this lady sees Theo Von on the streets, starts hugging up on him, and then it's like, oh, by the way, I'm married with 2 kids. Like, ma'am, you're the one hugging up on him. Why are you telling him that as if he's the one hitting on you?
Oh my God.
all right, I'm married, by the way. I have 2 kids.
I didn't do anything.
He's a cop. He works here for Metro.
What the
He also works for Bird
And she said her husband's a cop. Like, to me, I feel like she's just trying to cover, like, she knows her husband's probably going to see this, so she's just, like, covering her bases here. But best believe she would 100% jump on this man when this camera is off. Best believe.
He has a permit.
We knew this was going to be entertaining.
I did not do
I just
anything.
want to say I love
She hugged
you.
him and said, "I'm married."
Yeah, I'm married.
And if I
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Hey, take that as an honor.
What?
Yeah, you.
Officer.
Yeah, legit. He is a.
Officer, I got a complaint. We got a peeping Tom in the area.
Hold your hand. What happened to your hand?
Nothing.
Dude, this lady is so affectionate. Look at this. This right here. Just look at this picture. This body language says a million words. Look at this.
We got a peeping Tom in the area.
I'm not sure why he called her a peeping Tom though. Like, this isn't peeping Tom behavior. This This is stalker behavior.
What happened to your hand?
Nothing.
You've been punching bags?
All right. Let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, we have what looks to be a Chinese chatter, Capito 56V. I'm sorry, Capito. I don't know what that says. I don't speak Chinese, or maybe that's Japanese. I'm not sure. I think it's Chinese, but yeah. Go ahead and put that in Google Translate and then repost your comment so I can read what you said. All right, and with that, we're just going to go ahead and move on to the second story. All right, yeah, this is going to be a quick show, but we're already on to the second story. So the question is Logan Paul ruining One Piece? All right. So as somebody that recently got into One Piece last year, I never watched the anime, but I read, I pretty much caught up in the manga. I read like over 1,000 chapters in 1 year, and it's a pretty good manga. But here is Logan Paul. My problem with Logan Paul is I know he's not like a One Piece fan. He's just a grifter. He's a big grifter. He's somebody that like all he cares about is making money and flipping items. So like he was really big into like the big NFT craze back in the day. Like he had like his crypto zoo, which once again he didn't really care about NFTs. He only cared about making money, and that never went anywhere. And then he jumped on the Pokemon bandwagon, and I don't believe for a second this man cares about Pokemon. I don't believe this man even like played Pokemon as a kid. Like I don't know, for you younger people, back in the day, Logan Paul went to Japan and vlogged about it. And like, I'm pretty sure, well, I can't say that. I want to say he was banned from Japan, but I think I might be wrong about that. But like, I know there was this big controversy where he went to Japan and started filming in like this forest where people were known to what's the proper way to say it? I don't want to say self-delete themselves. This forest where people went to self-delete themselves, and he was kind of like making fun of it and mocking it. So like, to me, I feel like Logan Paul has no business in anything Japanese after that. But yeah, basically people are wondering if like this man is taking advantage of the One Piece community and it's only in it to make money, which I do believe that, but let's go ahead and just roll the clip.
What I've spent a lot of money on that no one knows about until this moment is manga. Japanese comics, the birthplace of some of the biggest IP and the biggest franchises in the world. And I'm an anime fan, a casual anime fan. I know people go crazy, but I love my One Piece, I love my Demon Slayer, my One Punch Man, and Dragon Ball, obviously, and maybe some of you saw on my Instagram. I actually have the most.
I don't believe this man has ever watched Demon Slayer in full, Dragon Ball in full. Like, I mean, I'm sure he's seen a few episodes here and there, but like if you were to ask this man like any type of like in-depth questions about any of these shows, he probably wouldn't be able to answer it.
Most expensive manga of all time. So like the Pikachu illustrator of manga. It's a Dragon Ball 9.2, highest grade in the world, Pop 1. And I actually don't have it. It's in the vault right now, but just to give you guys an idea of like the type of money these things are going for, me and Jeremy Padawer went $550,000 for this book. This one is also equally special. A One Piece graded 9.0, second highest in the entire world. It took Superman 90 years to sell 600 million copies. One Piece did it, like this series, this manga, in just 30 years. But someone on my team.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I will say, like I said, he doesn't really care about the art form itself. He just cares about the value. Like he's like talking numbers because that's all he cares about. This man sees One Piece as an investment. He doesn't actually see it as an art form. He doesn't care about this. Like he couldn't name 5 characters from One Piece if his life depended on it. Like to me, he's the reason that like scalpers have moved on from like the sneaker community into like the Pokemon community because all they care about is making money. And it's kind of disgusting if you ask me.
Does love One Piece. I'm gonna show it to him. I'm not gonna gift it to him, but I do want him to see, you know, the first chapter of One Piece, like literally where the entire franchise started. Maybe kickstart his manga journey.
Yes, Logan. I watch anime. I know.
All right, so this is Logan Paul talking to IShowSpeed and basically showing off his One Piece, you know, $9 million manga. And I like how the very first question he asks is, do you know what manga is? And IShowSpeed's just like, of course I know what manga is. Like, who doesn't?
Let me show you. I had no idea. I was looking at manga. Right here is chapter 1 of One Piece. The first canon appearance of Monkey D. Luffy. Wait, this is the first manga? Yes. Volume 1? Yes, Volume 1. Second highest graded in the world, 9.0. I know you love it. It started here. I say that because sure, you're going to make an extra couple shekels from WWE. Grab yourself a One Piece manga. Not these ones, these are ours. You should get one.
See, this I don't like. It's not about the art form. It's just about making money. Like, oh man, you got to get in on this early. Like, it's just an investment. It's just an investment.
What about this? This is it.
I might just take that one.
It's a $200,000 book. Actually, fuck it. This is probably $300,000 or $400,000 book. That's crazy. As a One Piece fan, this is crazy. I didn't know you even started in a magazine.
Me either, bro. Isn't that insane?
See, that's how you know these people are fake fans. How do you not know that this started in Shonen Jump? How do you not even know what Shonen Jump is? Like, am I just really old and like these younger fans just don't know? Like, I do believe IShowSpeed is a real fan, but Logan Paul definitely is not.
I never knew that. It saved my life.
What do you mean by that?
You remember back in quarantine?
Yeah.
I would I always watched anime.
Yep.
But when I first watched One Piece, I was depressed before like watching it. But then when I started watching it, it started to get like motivation.
Holy shit.
What's your favorite anime?
You gotta put me on
My
the right
favorite's One Punch Man.
One Punch.
right now.
Oh God.
No, come on.
That's how you know you don't watch anime.
No, come on.
That's your favorite? Yeah, you don't watch anime.
I like how even IShowSpeed recognizes that he's not a real fan. Like One Punch Man, I've actually never seen myself. Like I wouldn't consider myself a hardcore anime fan. Like I've been watching it since like the Toonami days, but to me, I'm definitely a bigger old school anime fan. Like I love Tenchi Muyo, Rurouni Kenshin, the original Dragon Ball Z, like all the stuff that used to air back in the day and on Toonami, Yu Yu Hakusho, like those kind of animes I definitely prefer over like newer anime. But like I would never pretend to be something I'm not, like this man. Like look, this clip right here, this man doesn't even know Luffy's name.
Great.
Luffy D Monkey. Shout out Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy.
What?
Monkey D. Luffy.
It's Monkey D Luffy.
You see how confused he looked? It's Monkey D. Luffy? I didn't know that.
I am open arm welcomed into the One Piece community. They love me. And honestly, I'm going to keep it a
And no, they don't, Logan. I'm gonna break your heart here. No, they don't. They think you're ruining the community, actually. Like you're the worst of the community.
fuck with you guys.
You represent the corporate aspect of the community that likes to take advantage and nickel and dime the community. That's what you represent.
Personally, I'm sick of these outsiders, these LARPers coming into our community thinking they can just enjoy One Piece like the rest of us. Bro, what do you think this is, bro? You think you can just watch the show consequence free? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you want to buy the magazines? In my opinion, if you have not learned Japanese, watch all 1,100 episodes of the anime, watch 2 seasons of the live action, read 108 plus
A real One Piece fan would never recommend the live action.
volumes of One Piece, went to 2 Comic-Cons at least, cosplaying as Monkey D. Luffy.
He's done none of this. Maybe that last part, maybe he's cosplayed as Monkey D. Luffy and went to Comic-Con, but all of the other things, he's never read 1,000 chapters. He's never watched, I don't even think he's watched 5 episodes of the anime, let alone 1,000. Like, this man is just a grifter. A grifter.
You should never be able to even utter the words One Piece, let alone wear One Piece merch, Shaq, LARPer!
All right, and that's the story. Let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, Ryan Hurtado 3430. Is this live? Well, I'm live. The Logan Paul clip wasn't live. We're just reacting to it, but I am live. All right, and that's pretty much all the chatters we have. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and cut to commercial break. And when we get back, we have 2 more stories to get through. So hang on tight, people. We're going to cut to commercial.
This program is brought to you by NordVPN.
All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. All right, I made a mistake there. I accidentally muted the commercials, so that was my bad. But it's fine. We're still learning. All right. Let's go ahead and see if there's any chatters. All right, no new chatters. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and get started with the 3rd story of the night. All right, story number 3. Are middle-aged men ruining Pokemon? Spoiler alert, the answer is yes. All right, so these middle-aged men have completely taken over Pokemon. And I blame Logan Paul for this, by the way. Logan Paul is the reason that these middle-aged men have completely they see Pokemon as an investment. They don't care about the love of the game. They don't care about, the art style. They only care about making money. And these are the people that they were scalping sneakers, ruining sneaker culture. They're scalping concert tickets, ruining, inflating the prices of ticket prices. And now they've moved on to Pokemon. And they've been doing this for a while. We've actually covered this before, but it's gotten even worse. So let's go ahead and roll the clip.
We bought every pack of Pokemon cards at our local GameStop.
Are we allowed to buy all the packs you guys have or no? You guys don't allow that?
We did it last time. How many did they buy? They're buying all the ones.
All right, so these guys walked into a GameStop and they're gonna buy every single Pokemon pack they have. They're gonna buy this and then sell it for a profit online. Like, talk about ruining a kid's enjoyment right here. Walking into a kid's shop, you're basically walking into a toy store, buying up all the toys, and then selling it online for a profit. Like, I can't respect this. I'm sorry. Like, I'm one of those people that I think like I don't believe in like, oh, you got to get your money no matter what. Like, there's a thing called ethics, and this just isn't ethical. This is just lame to me. Like, if Barbie dolls were to like all of a sudden become valuable, these people would just move on to Barbie dolls. They don't care about Pokemon. They don't care about, like I said, the art style or anything. They just care about making money.
How much do you hate us? Why are we even buying all these, dude? We're getting Paldea evolved. Nobody wants these. It's probably good we're doing this. Good Lord, man. We are actually the worst. At least it's buy 2, get 1.
At least they recognize that what they're doing is really crappy, but that doesn't make you any better. Like, that actually makes it worse. Like, if you were at least ignorant to the fact that what you were doing is wrong, it'd be one thing, but this is actually worse. You recognize that what you're doing is sleazy. You recognize, like, I can't respect people like this. Like, imagine this was your dad or something. I mean, obviously these people don't have kids because, like, this is what they do with their lives. Like, they don't have actual job skills or anything. So the only thing they can do is flip Pokemon cards.
Free, that makes this way better, right? We're saving money. We're holding up the entire store right now. What is wrong with us, man?
I don't even think GameStop should have sold them all the packs. They should have been like, no, sorry, 2 per customer or something. Like, yeah.
Might as well buy a PS5 while we're at it.
This is it. We're done. This is so crazy.
Interesting experience for me as well.
If you guys didn't know, we buy all these so that the kids can't have any.
1,289.60.
Yeah, she said.
Like, he's saying that as a joke, but he's being dead serious. Like, he's buying these, not that the kids can't have it, but that they can go to the front of the store and then sell it to the kids for double the price. Like, one thing I'll say is, if you're somebody that's like into Pokemon and you're just into like, you know, the trading cards and like playing the games and going to the tournaments, don't buy the cards. Just wait a year, because the prices are gonna drop. Like, these guys that are selling it, they're only selling it to other resellers. Like, the people that are paying $800 for a pack of cards are only paying that amount to sell it for an even higher amount. So eventually, it's all gonna crumble. Like, the market, it's like the crash is coming. Like, this isn't sustainable.
What? Let's check this thing out. Man.
I don't think, I'm just gonna step back for a minute.
Is this your longest receipt?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah. Longest receipt ever.
To be honest, it's a limited collection. I don't want.
All right, so apparently Target had a Pokemon merch collab, and yeah, the morning that it was released, guess what happened? A bunch of middle-aged men waited in line, ran in the store, and bought up the entire inventory.
Nobody running inside the store. If I see anybody doing any of that, we do have the right to refuse service. Who is here for the jacket?
First of all, it should be a rule that you shouldn't be allowed to buy any of this stuff if you're over the age of like 18.
Unfortunately, I have one of each size.
Good amount of everything else.
To be honest.
But then again, the scalpers would get around that. They would just send a bunch of kids in their place to buy up everything.
It's a limited collection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, if y'all want your button, he's passing them out on the way by.
Thank you, boss. Hey, they already got this one listed for $300.
Damn, bro.
You were right.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Jackets.
Let's rewind that. Look at this line.
All right. Well, thank you.
It's all grown folks. Like, this is, I don't even know what to say. Like, I know the economy's really bad and all, but like, there's got to be a better way to make money than to be ripping off kids. I'm sorry, but there's got to be a better way.
I appreciate you. Jacket secured, keyboard secured.
Can I try it on?
Yeah, you can try it on, bro. That's cool. I don't care.
If you want access to tons of other...
And notice...
Secured.
Look what it says here. Sold for $500 with like the cool glasses emoji. Like, dude, this isn't cool at all. This is just... First of all, the person that bought this isn't a kid either. He's just another reseller that thinks he's going to be able to sell it for $600. Like, it's like these resellers are just ripping off themselves. Because I know a kid or a kid's mom isn't going to pay $500 for a $30 jacket. So it's just other resellers buying this stuff up.
Can I try it on? Yeah, you can try it on, bro. That's cool. I don't care.
If you want access to tons of other profitable deals, drop me a follow and join the reselling community in my bio.
Like, this right here is just straight up theft. The guy walked in, stole the cardboard, like, you know, cutout they have, you know, the display cutout, and it's just gonna walk out. And he's gonna sell this for like $1,000.
Got there at 4:30 a.m. first in line. 7:30 a.m. the line started to get crazy. Speed walked all the way to the back of the store. Saw the item I came here for. I called yesterday. They said they only had 7 jackets. Glad I was able to get one. Then things got...
Like I said, I have no respect for any of these people.
A little crazy.
Like, I have more respect for a drug dealer than I have these people.
Sorry. Is it a keyboard? Oh, thanks, dude.
Shout out to my boy Randy. He knew I wanted the keyboard, so he grabbed me one just in case.
Is there anything on the other side?
There are a lot of t-shirts, totes, and wallets left. Tons of cups. I like this Arcanine one.
Very cool.
There wasn't much left after the craziness. But this mom got all this for her kid. That's awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, that mom didn't get that for her kids. That mom got that for like her 30-year-old grown son that's going to resell it.
Sorry to whoever gets this box. That's why you never get the front one. Met some really nice people today in line. Shout out Paige and Randy. They even did a little trade in the parking lot. We got everything we wanted. Here's a little review of the jacket that I really wanted. All the 8 badges. The starting 3 inside the pocket.
As if this guy's gonna wear the jacket. He's just trying to resell it.
There was a zipper on the side for maximum breathability. Really nice details in the front, on the cuffs.
And the thing is, you just know this isn't like some super high quality jacket. This is probably made of plastic. Like, it costs like nothing to make this jacket. It's literally made for kids. It's like $30. It's made for kids. And these guys are going to sell it for $500.
And in the back. This jacket was a must cop for me. I'd say it was a successful day. Gotta catch 'em all.
I have never witnessed someone scalp this hard. I thought I finally got a Pokemon restock, but then this happened.
Notice that guy's wearing a mask, and he's not wearing it because of COVID. He's just wearing it because he knows how embarrassing this is. Yeah, I blame Gary V for this. Like, he's all about like hustle culture and like flipping and you know, buying stuff to flip it. Like, I blame him for this, along with Logan Paul.
Oh yeah. He's actually plugged.
The only thing I will say is it's going to crash. This, like, obviously there's going to be Pokemon cards that are going to be worth money forever, like a holographic Charizard. But like, most of these cards that they're buying, their value is going to go down because you can't, like, it's just impossible for these things to, like, because the Pokemon company is going to keep printing these cards, and the more you print, the less valuable they become. So it's just eventually you're going to get to a point where people aren't going to be willing to pay thousands of dollars for a Pokemon card. Like, we'll get to that point eventually. Like, it happened in sneaker culture. Like, back in the day when Yeezys were super limited, and the more Yeezys Kanye printed, like, the cheaper they became. Now Yeezys are basically worthless. And that's what's going to happen to Pokemon cards. It might take a few years, but eventually they're going to be worthless. So after paying thousands of dollars, all you're going to end up with is a cheap piece of a cardboard. All right, and that's the story. Let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, no new chatters. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and get to our final story of the night. All right, story number 4. The new hairstyle trend that is taking over with Gen Z. All right, I'm a millennial, so like, I don't understand a lot of the things that Gen Z are into, and this is one of them. So apparently there's a new hairstyle that, like, you know, that's really popular with the with the young generation. So let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, I have no words. Like, I don't know. It's like, I can't exactly explain why I don't like this hairstyle, but I just know I don't like it. Like, there's just something about it that rubs me the wrong way. It's like, I like the Princess Leia buns, but it's like the top part I don't like. It's just, I don't know, it's just too long. Like, he kind of looks like Thugnificent from the Boondocks. I don't know, if I have any Gen Z audience members, you guys tell me, like, what's so appealing about this hairstyle? And I don't want to be culturally insensitive, so I don't want to say anything too negative, because for all I know, this is like this is part of Jamaican culture or something. So I don't want to say anything negative. But you Jamaicans, you let me know. Is this part of your culture? All right, and with that, let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, still no new chatters, which is to be expected. This is our first show back. Well, that's pretty much our story. That's pretty much our show. We wrapped up all 4 stories. Tune in tomorrow night, same time, same place for the next episode. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and cue the credits. What is to say? It's just some advertisements. Why is Twitch full of bots? Like the only spam messages I get are mostly from Twitch, and I don't understand that. But with that, let's go ahead and cue the credits.